Hey guys, my name is Kiana. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to do a review of Midnight Poppyland episode. Hold on, y'all. 56. Episode 56. So, like I told you in the last video, I will be doing episode 56 and 57. Alright, so we left off with Tora getting Poppy's drink, and he's giving it to her, and he's like, "Don't put that down until you get finished drinking it." And she was just like, "Oh, someone slipped me a roofie," and she was like, "Oh my gosh, people suck." And he was like, "Yeah, they suck. You need to be careful." And she was like, "I hope they got kicked out and stuff." And they're talking back and forth. And one of Tora's homeboys is just sitting there, glancing out and doing whatever. But Giyu, he shows up. I call him Giyu. Giyu. I call him Giyu. If y'all know who that is, y'all know that's Quincy and Tora's friend. And he shows up, and the guy was like, "What took you so long?" He was like, "Work. What else?" And, you know, Giyu was looking at them talk. So we flash back to Poppy and Tora, and she's like, "Yeah, I actually got like fingernail polish that will change color every time someone slips a roofie. Like it'll change color." And Tora was like, "Really? Interesting. That's smart." And Poppy was like, "Yeah, you want to see?" And she proceeds to start painting his fingernails. And, they're just talking and stuff, just conversating. So Giyu, we flash back to Giyu and his homeboy, and he's just like, for two people who looks different, as clear as night and day, this sure do look cute together. And the homeboy was just like, "You know what? Let's say, rhetorically speaking, that Big Bro is not gay. Wouldn't he want somebody?" And I'm gonna use the example, Eridine, or the ladies that was looking at him when we first get to the lounge or the VIP section. There was women looking at Tora, and Poppy was commenting on, like, people like me look at people like him from the corner, but all these beautiful ladies are looking at him, and they're like a few feet away from him. So, oh, fuck. Sorry, y'all. I just said them because where was I going with that? See, this is what happens. This is real life. I don't edit my videos because I really want y'all to like get the real me. Because sometimes when I'm talking, my mind go blank. But I was talking about you and Aradine. My bad. Got it back. So those women in Aradine are what he thought Tora would be getting with. Someone that's sexy and mature. And Giyu was like, "Sexy and mature? What, like you?" And then they start fighting and do whatever they doing. So we flash back to Tora and Poppy, and she's still painting his nails. And he starts talking about mafia stuff. And she's just like, "Dude, stop talking about that." And he was like, "Yeah, well, they wouldn't have got busted or so." So Poppy's like, "Stop talking about that." Tora's like, "Oi, like, what are you doing? You supposed to be painting one toenail." Not toenail, fingernail. Why am I thinking about toenails, y'all? And they go back and forth. He's realizing it's black. She's like, "Oops, I forgot to tell you, I ran out of the clear ones." And he was just like, "I'll put this on everything. You better not have me looking crazy." And she's like, "Oh, hush." And I might have skipped ahead and flash forward, but it's whatever. But yeah, they're arguing over the fingernail polish. Giyu and them, I think. Well, no, they get done, and then Poppyland's shoe come off. So she's like, "Can you get that for me, please?" And Tora's like, "No, can you get that for me?" And Tora was like, "Can you say pretty please?" She's like, "Pretty please." And then he was like, "Say it again nicely." And she was like, "Again nicely." And he looked at her like, "Trick, you know what? Whatever." So he bends down to go pick up her shoe. And y'all, this scene was really just so cute. It was just straight out of Cinderella. Like, come on, glass slipper, Poppy's little pink shoe. He picks her foot up and like hold it. Like he, oh Tora, oh my God. So he holds her foot. He puts it on. You know, Giyu and their homeboys watching. So he puts it on her foot, and she's like, "Wait, wait, wait! You don't have to do it." He was like, "It's fine. Let me do it." He puts it on, and she's blushing and stuff, and this, that, and the third. So we see him, looking up and stuff, and it's a little intimate moment between both of them. And y'all, I love that so much. And we flash back to you, and the guy. I wish we got introduced to his name because I don't think we did. We just got Brian, Giyu, and Damien. I don't think we got the guy with the blue hair, the guy with the man bun, and the other guy. Oh my gosh. I don't think we got their names. So for right now, there are no names until I guess further episodes. But yeah, so um they looked at them and said Cradle Snatcher. And I was like, oh my gosh, they are so hilarious. But you know what's funny though? I don't see a scratch on Giyu. I think Giyu got some hands. Like he got some hands. Cause the other guy was beaten up. Giyu had nothing on him. So I'm like, oh, interesting. Giyu working all these jobs to stay away from, clan stuff. But I just find it interesting because I'm wondering if he's just as savage as Tora. I don't know. Something's telling me that he is, and we just don't know it yet. I don't know. So we flash back to Poppy and Tora. Tora is looking at his homeboys come, and Poppy's like, "Tora, is everything okay? What's wrong?" And he's looking like, "What? Yeah." And she was like, "You know what? I had enough sitting at the bar. I'm gonna walk around, see the cave." And Taurus is looking at her like, "A word? Alright, let's go." So the moment that Brian and the boys come back and they're approaching the bar, they was like, "Hey, where's Big Bro at? Like, I just seen him." And they're trying to figure out what's going on, and Poppy and Tora on their way. So we see Poppy and Tora, walking. Tora still holding that drink. Poppy's holding onto his big old sexy arms. And Tora looks to his right. I think that's his right. And he's like, "Bobby, look. I like the fact that her nickname is Bobby." It's so cute. And we see Damien. I'm a Sagittarius. I got pink hair. And Aradine, they still getting it in. They still making out. They still hugged up on each other. I'm like, whoa. Okay, I see. So Tora had a little straight face, and he was just like, "Someone need to get them a room." And Poppy's like, "Oh my gosh, that's Erdine and Damien. They look so cute together. Oh my gosh, Tora, stop being a grump. Like, get over yourself." So they're walking further into the cave, and they approach the angel and see. I remember um the significance supposedly of the angel, but I don't think explaining it into detail is really that important. But Tora is explaining to Poppy about the angel and stuff and what it's supposed to mean and what's supposed to symbolize. And he had noted that back in the day with him, Quincy, and the gang had to come in, they had to recite the oath against the club. And he was like, after a while, people got sick of it, and they didn't want to do it no more. So they basically was like, "All right, we're done." And I'm so sorry, y'all. I think I got all these tears from laughing, but but yeah, like it was just funny, and she was like, "Oh, okay." So it was kind of sort of like this, that, and the third. He was like, "Yeah, not really." And they had, some more cute moments, and they was just laughing and talking. She was like, "You know what? Let's go to the aquarium. Let's look at the fishies." And he was like, "Nah, you just want to sit down. You don't even want to walk around no more. So much about walking around in the cave or whatever." And they go and they sit and they look at the aquarium and they're laughing and having a good time. Now I'm trying to figure out if this is Tora or Poppy kind of monologuing. I think it's Tora, where he's like the alcoholism in his system and he doesn't either. It might be either one of them. It could be both, but they're talking about the alcohol being in the system. I think it's Tora because he don't drink, and he was like, I think it was a mix of some dumb alcohol. And right now, what is it, like liquid courage or something like that, where you just start blabbing out things when you're under the influence. So they're talking and having a good time, and um, Tora's just like, "You having a good time?" And she's just like, "Yeah, I'm having a good time." He brushes her hair out the way. I'm like, "Ooh, okay, I see you." And then y'all, this moment is just so cute. I just every time I read these chapters, I get so emotional. I'm like such a crybaby. So if you see me crying like in future reviews, y'all, I'm just emotional. Like it's just so freaking cool. I don't know. It's kind of like when you watch a movie, you get emotional watching it. I get emotional reading things like just regular books, which I need to read off topic, but webtoons, even manga, all that stuff. I get emotional reading it because the connection with the characters are like it's beautiful, it's well written, and I love the art style and everything. Like everything's just amazing. So you know, um, he's just monologuing, talking about the alcohol, and Poppy just she like leans on him and stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay, Poppy, you brushed your hair, you leaned on him. Okay, okay. So then they're talking about well, she talks about the lights and stuff. She's like, don't that look like the Milky Way? Taurus just like, no. It looks like some regular lights to me. She was like, all right, indulge me, please. And he was like, okay, it looks like the Milky Way. And she was like, yeah, it looks like Regina's Peak. When I thought I would last see you. And I was like, and Poppy was literally crying when Tora gave her that birthday present. And she actually talks about that. She's just like, yeah, I didn't know if I should have kept that ring and that necklace you gave me. Because, and before she finished, he was like, so you gonna give it back to me? She was like, no, not really, but I just feel like I wasn't worthy of having it. And I feel like it was meant for someone special to you. And this is why I say, and I think I said this in episode 55. So the bracelet in the ring obviously symbolizes for Tora that Poppy is important to him. But for her, she just got out of a relationship with a mentally abusive man. So for her to accept that, she's like, well, you see me as important to you, but I don't think I'm there mentally. And I think I love Poppy, but if you're going to have this strong connection with somebody, don't lead him on because he's going to think that you're on the same wave and you're not. So that's what I took from that. Tora, when he said that, oh, you know, are you gonna give it back to me? It's kind of like he felt down, like, oh, I don't think, it's gonna break his heart for her to return it, cause then he's gonna be like, I don't know. They have this strong bond, but I do feel like, you know what? I'll talk about it in episode 57. How about that? because like I said, I feel like this episode and the other one is gonna be really long, so I'm just letting y'all know that right now. If you know you're one of those people where you don't like long videos or people talking their head off, uh, either you're gonna be here and ride with me or not. But yeah, so that's how I feel about that moment. And then Poppyland is just looking down like, oh, your nails should be dry now. And she's like fanning it. And he was like, she's like, wow, it looks really good on you. Tora was like, you look good on me. Word. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Let's see what she says. She was like, I'll look good under you. I'm like, yo. Did my hat fall off? Y'all. I was like, you real bold, Poppy. Just don't be leading this man on, please. If you ain't ready, don't lead him on. That's the only problem I have with her. So she tells Tora, oops, I think I was trying to make a pass at you. I didn't mean to say that. And she's blushing, and that's the end of episode 56. Y'all, this chapter, I give it a daggone 10 out of... It's over 9,000, okay? What the heck? This had so many ticklish, funny moments, some comedic moments, some very, very cute moments, and oh, y'all, I cannot wait. I can't wait for these next episodes to pan out. I'm gonna try to do, I think I'm gonna do a theory video and talk about everything that I want to see coming up with these episodes. And hopefully Lily touches on that. Again, she's the author, so I can't really say nothing. But yes, so this is my review, you guys. I love this chapter. This video is very long, and I really apologize for that, but I had a lot to say, and hopefully you guys want to hear it. So if you like what you saw, comment, like, subscribe, and share. I want to thank Lilydusk and her team for bringing this story to life. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in episode 57. Bye, guys.